How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be taking a look at the CT side essentials for Nuke on Counter-Strike 2. So let's go ahead and get started with some early round utility for outside. So as an outside player, one of the most important mollies to learn is this one right here that's going to deny any early round aggression from the T's and pin them back towards spawn. So the most consistent way to line this up, of course you're going to want to figure out how to do this on the fly, but the way I like to do it is I'm going to get this lamp lined up with the pole here, and I'm going to line up right along this third little cap down right here and just do a run through and release. And that should land right here and spread from the fence all the way up to this box, denying any sort of early rush. Now, while they're trapped behind that molly and just waiting it out, you can bank an HE off the back of this fence to just destroy anyone standing around here expecting any sort of aggression. Sometimes you'll also see pros just throwing a flash up towards the light pole like this to further disorient anyone that is trying to push up here. As you can see, this flash is very, very hard to dodge as you're running up through this position. And along with that Molotov, it may make them take a little bit of extra damage and at the very least slow them down. And of course, you can never go wrong with this glaive smoke. You're gonna throw it like this where it banks off this box and it essentially smokes off to where you could potentially cross towards red without anyone spotting you unless they're on top of silo, or you could also kind of lurk through this and get all the way under silo into this position. So here's a split screen perspective from Team Spirit where Donk and Shiro are going to combine to throw the flash, the incendiary, and that glaive smoke all in the same round. Now, another way to farm utility damage is by coming right here along this wall. And if they're playing silo a lot, you can just go up from this dark spot to the top of the wall. And that's going to land up here and it's going to destroy anyone that's getting ready to peek, or maybe if they're just jumping up. Or it may be a better idea to just hold on to your HE so that you can break any sort of cross smoke, for example, one like this. Before we jump onto the A site, I want to thank today's sponsor, Skins Monkey. So, Skins Monkey is an automated CS2 trading site that provides an instant way for you to get new skins. All you have to do is select your old skins that you don't want anymore and then pick out some fresh ones to trade for. It's as easy as that. And right now you could get a free $5 if you use code TACTICS on the site. And finally, you could get up to a 35% deposit bonus when using my code. So thanks again to Skins Monkey for sponsoring this video. Links in the description. So when it comes to the A-bomb site, the most important Molotov for you to learn is one that's going to land down here in front of the squeaky door, denying any sort of early rush. So the best way to throw that is you're going to come off the ladder over here to the right, and you're going to aim in the middle of this sign. You're going to go all the way up to the top here of this crane, and you're going to do a left click, run throw, and release to where it's going to land right here and should go inside of the squeaky door if it's blown open. And the reason that we want us to go deeper inside of squeaky is because if they throw that early lurk smoke, whenever you're throwing that Molotov, if the door is broken, well, it should go all the way inside of the door and not get put out by that smoke, making it a little bit more effective. And here's an example of Chopper shooting up this ladder and throwing that util set exactly as I just explained. Now, of course, you could always just molly off hut by just aiming in the center of these silos to just have it go straight in while you're running. But I noticed Team Spirit a lot of the time holding on to their molly and hut and would just often throw an HE in that same fashion along with the other right click one. And you would see Magix holding a molly out like this, spotting, and if he spotted feet, he would just molly it and then fall off. Now, one more thing to keep in mind is that if you're playing a position like second vent or Asian, make sure you still have a smoke available, because in case they molly you, you don't want to just have to run out into the open. You want to be able to smoke that off to allow yourself to buy more time for your teammates to assist you. When it comes to ramp, it's best just to keep things simple. Most of the time you're going to see players just throwing a molly off of this angle to deny any sort of rush, then followed up with a nice little smoke to where they can just take control of this area or just play back. Now, of course, if they're not pressuring you very often, you can of course smoke it off first and then sort of hold on to your molly just in case they push through. You can molly it, fall back onto B, and just buy yourself more time. And finally, if you want to get aggressive towards ramp, you can throw a flash off this exact same angle. And as you can see, it lands really nice for anyone back here towards lobby. So yeah, guys, I hope this video helps you out in your next CS2 Nuke match. And if you like more simple, basic guides like this one, go ahead and leave a like and let me know down in the comments what you want to see next.